We shot Kaka for Charlie Line. Double T-post. Look. Double T-post. Alright, so today we're going to talk about something that's so cool. Alright, so look. Alright, so a lot of people talk about how expensive these bases are, and but they never talk about how incredible the quality is. Excuse me. And I'm outside in the wood, and you can see what's around me: woods, trees. All right, so a lot of people don't talk about how incredible the quality is of these bases. Sorry about the sneeze. But anyway, I'm not going to edit it out. I finally got a chance to get my hand on one of these. This is my second one. It's called a Fodera Standard. And wow. Now, one more's coming. I think that's it. All right, so I got people like, why don't you edit that out? For what? I'm sneezing. All right, so look, so I finally got my hands on one, and I had this for a couple years now. There were some things that I kept hearing, like the Monarch may do, that the Standard didn't do. Of course, the Standard is like, it is not even the entry level of a Fodera. It's to me, it's way above. It's way above entry level. The prices are definitely way above entry level. And I wanted my Fodera to do something different. And so what I did was I called Fodera. Mr. Fodera himself answered the phone, and I asked him a couple questions, and I kind of knew, but I needed to hear from the father of the base. And so I ordered some things for it, and I put them in. I installed them. All right, this is the Fodera Standard. You're looking at the Fodera Standard. There are some things different about it that you may see. All right, there's definitely some things different. All right, the things you see different. One thing, that switch right there. That is different. I had installed that myself in the Hopewell Depot. That is a mid-cut switch. I also may be installing a high-mid control, a high-mid control. You have a mid control right here, but then you also have a high-mid control that you can snap it up a little bit more, the mid's up a little bit more. The only thing about that is I'm not an incredible mid person. I want my mids to be in the base. I don't want to clock them up or shoot them up to make the bass do something different. This bass is completely different. This bass has a lot of incredible mids. All I have to do is just actually crack the mid on the bass now. But I wanted to have a switch on it so I can actually reverse the mids. And that's what you do. The switch on the mid-cut switch reverses your mids. This switch, this knob right here, takes the mid and opens them up and closes them off. But the switch reverses your mids, sometimes softer and sometimes a little bit more aggressive. That's what I was looking for. So today, my Fodera Standard. All right, so the first thing I need to let you guys know is that I'm coming through my Bergantino 310. I want you to look at it. What does that look? See it? 2 in the front, 1 in the back. Horn. And then I got my Angular MB500 on top. Cool, just a cool amp altogether. Just such a cool amp. So the first thing I want to do is basically tune it up. I'm wearing SIT nickels on it. So the nickels made a difference in my playing. I had steels on it, SIT, and I really liked them. but I couldn't get adjusted to them since I've been playing nickels majority of my life. So I went back to nickels, and it made a whole complete different vibe of the bass. The bass opened back up for me. It began to, actually wanted to date me. Because we had been going out for a while. So all my settings, woo, she's ready to go, isn't she? All my settings on 9 o'clock. All my settings are on 9 o'clock. So what I want to do, I want to start with the rear pickup first. I'm going to turn the mids off, turn the treble off, turn the bass off. Now, let me tell you what the standard has. It has so this is, that's your coil tap, and this is the preamp on and off. That's off, that's on. Get it? Okay. So now you have this right here. That is your passive control, which actually works on your active control. So you have a whole lot of much more aggressiveness or softness. I said aggressiveness or softness. Either way. So we had our rear pickup. I'm gonna take and put it in the down mode. Listen at the balls in this thing. Now, at first, I had an issue with the Seymour Duncan. To me, I felt that something was wrong, but once I put the switch in it, it became, and changed the strings to my original strings, then the bass began to date me. And then we go out often. And I kind of think we're in love. Rear front pickup. Okay, now we're going to sing, while we're at the front pickup, let's go to dual coil, single coil. That means one of the pickups are working, only one. Out of the two, only one is working. When I push it down, both of them are working. Yeah. So now I'm gonna go to my front control, which was the active passive control. All right, so I'm gonna take that and work with that. Watch this. It's on all active now. All treble now. I was in active mode, so I'm in passive mode now. It's all bass, D10, all treble. Let's go back to the switch again and put them in both pickups and dual coil. That's single, dual. Let's go back to our tone control. And another good thing about this bass is that it sits underneath the frets. Underneath the frets, folks. And it's so pretty. The bass is so pretty. It makes me look pretty. Listen to that beat though. I live for that. Okay. So now we're gonna let's go to the active part. We'll turn the passive control, we're gonna turn that on all bass. Now watch this. So now we're gonna go to active. We're gonna go to single coil, and we're gonna go mids first. Mids to D10. All right. So I'm gonna take that switch while I'm playing, and you can hear the difference. Watch this. You hear the difference? You hear the difference? It went from like mellow to like another notch of aggressiveness. Watch. Soft, aggressiveness. Now turn it back all the way off. Watch. Up. You hear the difference? That mellow comes in on up. All right. So now we're gonna go to bass. Let's go to bass. Okay. Impressive, right? Impressive, right? Let's go to treble. Nothing else is on, just treble. Now let me show you something about that passive tone. Watch this. Now it's on all bass with the passive tone. Watch this now, watch. I have the treble on D10. Now I'm gonna keep it on D10. Now watch me darken the treble up with just my passive tone. Now I'm gonna open my treble all the way up. This is when you need to know how your preamp works. It's a pope in here, so you need to know how it works. Watch. I'm gonna open up the passive control. I just cracked it. Watch this. That's just cracked. A hairline. This is a hair. It's another hair. Another hair. Another hair. Another hair. That's just too much cut for me. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? I think she began to fall in love with me. So we're gonna take the treble all the way off. So now we're gonna start using, I'm gonna go through the switches. Watch. Both pickups are on now. Everything is off. Controls, mid, D10. Treble, D10. Bass, D10. Front switch. Look, let me tell you something. This bass, for me just doing that one thing to this bass, took me to another level of loving this bass. I also did it to my Imperial. I think I have an Imperial 5. I did the same thing to that with EMGs. Now, with the EMGs on the Imperial, I have to change the EMGs to dual coil EMGs, or go to another kind of pickup, because the pickup that's in my Imperial, it's the EMGs are not, they're not mating for some reason with that preamp. If I change to another EMG and make it dual coil where I can tap, then the EMGs will be a lot better. Or I probably end up going with Delano's. And I think Delano's in this kind of bass, with the texture, with the vibe of it, with the whole boutique of it, the Delano's will actually, oh my God, it would be absolutely imperial. You know how to put that in there. Hey, Hootie, you see how I put that in there? It'd be absolutely imperial. So there you have it, guys. Here's my Emperor standard. I love her. I'm really, and I'm glad she beginning to fall in love with me, because I didn't want her sitting, you know, in my office, just sitting there and not doing anything. And so once I put that switch in there and went and did a whole complete new vibe on it, the bass changed and began to date me and fall in love with me. And by her falling in love with me, I fell in love with her. Keep praying for me, the Queen, the Hobo Depot, that it remains a watering hole for many, many people, guys. We keep praying for y'all every day, man. We got to keep doing that because y'all need it and we need it. All right? Don't forget about your boy Hootie. Once again, guys, one note can heal the world. One note. With that said, shut up, caca! We out of here. Peace.